Imagine a world where a small scratch could easily lead to a fatal infection, and no medicine existed. Ancient people had no antibiotics, and even minor wounds could turn deadly without proper care or treatment. Long before modern medicine, Egyptians discovered that moldy bread sometimes healed infected wounds. Their knowledge was based on observation and trial, connecting nature's secrets to human survival in ancient times. They believed that natural remedies carried magical or divine healing powers, guiding their treatments carefully. These early discoveries laid the foundation for understanding infections and the body's fight against diseases. Life was harsh, and people could easily lose loved ones from infections that are treatable today. Knowledge slowly spread across civilizations, but real breakthroughs in medicine were still centuries away. This struggle between disease and human survival set the stage for one of history's greatest discoveries. And that discovery would come unexpectedly from a humble laboratory experiment led by Alexander Fleming. Ancient Egyptians carefully studied natural materials and discovered that certain molds could stop infections from spreading. They applied moldy bread directly onto wounds, noticing that some patients healed faster than others naturally. Their treatments included herbs, honey, and other natural compounds, combining practical knowledge with spiritual beliefs. Medical papyri from ancient Egypt document remedies and techniques that were surprisingly effective for the time period. Egyptian physicians were respected members of society, often combining scientific observation with religious rituals carefully. Their understanding of infection and disease was rudimentary, but their methods sometimes prevented fatal outcomes unexpectedly. The knowledge they passed down influenced Greek and Roman medical practices many centuries later significantly. Many of their remedies were forgotten over time, only to inspire future discoveries in the modern era. Their creative use of natural materials laid early foundations for the concept of fighting infections effectively. These early experiments unknowingly hinted at the principles that Alexander Fleming would later formalize scientifically. In 1928, Alexander Fleming returned to his laboratory after a summer vacation, unaware of a discovery that would change medicine forever. He noticed that a petri dish containing Staphylococcus bacteria had been contaminated with mold, and the bacteria were destroyed. This mold, later named Penicillium notatum, had unintentionally revealed its powerful antibacterial properties clearly. Fleming realized the mold produced a substance capable of killing harmful bacteria without harming human cells directly. His discovery was accidental, yet his careful observation turned a random occurrence into a groundbreaking scientific breakthrough. The world had never seen a medicine that could effectively treat bacterial infections like penicillin would later do. This discovery marked the beginning of modern antibiotics, creating hope for millions suffering from deadly infections globally. Fleming's careful documentation ensured that other scientists could replicate his work and expand the potential of antibiotics. The accidental nature of penicillin's discovery showed how curiosity and observation often drive revolutionary scientific advances. Penicillin would soon inspire further research, leading to the development of many other life-saving antibiotics across decades. After noticing the mold's effects, Fleming began carefully studying its properties to understand how it killed bacteria effectively. He experimented with different bacterial strains, to confirm that penicillin was effective against multiple deadly infections consistently. Fleming documented every observation meticulously, writing detailed notes and sketches that future scientists would later follow precisely. He struggled with purifying penicillin, but remained determined to prove its potential as a revolutionary medicine soon. Despite initial skepticism from some colleagues, he continued experiments, confident that his discovery could save countless lives. His careful patience and observation turned a simple moldy Petri dish into one of history's most significant discoveries. Fleming's work inspired future researchers to find ways to mass-produce penicillin efficiently for public use globally. His discovery bridged centuries of traditional medicine to modern scientific breakthroughs in infection treatment clearly. The world began recognizing that this accidental discovery could transform the treatment of infections forever effectively. Fleming's dedication proved that observation, patience, and curiosity can change human history dramatically and unexpectedly. During the Second World War, the urgent need for effective medicines pushed scientists to mass-produce penicillin quickly and efficiently. American and British laboratories collaborated to scale up production, overcoming technical challenges with innovative methods bravely. Soldiers suffering from infections received penicillin, drastically reducing death rates on battlefields and saving thousands of lives. Penicillin became a symbol of hope, showing how science could respond to human crises effectively and rapidly. The success of mass production proved that antibiotics could be manufactured on a global scale responsibly and efficiently. Penicillin's widespread availability opened doors for research into new antibiotics, expanding medicine's potential exponentially. The collaboration between governments, scientists, and industry showed the power of coordinated effort for public health globally. This era marked the true beginning of modern antibiotic therapy, transforming medicine in the 20th century completely. People realized that a small accidental discovery could save millions of lives and revolutionize healthcare forever. Penicillin set the stage for the modern era of medicine, inspiring continuous exploration of natural compounds scientifically. After penicillin, scientists worldwide began searching for new substances capable of fighting harmful bacteria safely and effectively. Researchers studied molds, soil bacteria, and even rare fungi, discovering a wide range of potent antibiotics quickly. Each discovery added to the growing arsenal of medicine, enabling doctors to treat previously fatal infections successfully. Antibiotics transformed healthcare, drastically reducing mortality rates and increasing life expectancy around the world dramatically. New antibiotics faced challenges, including bacterial resistance, pushing scientists to innovate and develop stronger drugs carefully. Research programs combined chemistry, biology, and technology to synthesize new antibiotics from natural and artificial sources effectively. The knowledge gained from penicillin guided the process, showing how careful observation could lead to revolutionary treatments. Antibiotics also changed surgery, childbirth, and critical care, making previously impossible procedures safe and life-saving globally. Modern medicine relies on these discoveries daily, with antibiotics forming a cornerstone of healthcare worldwide reliably. The journey from moldy bread to advanced antibiotics exemplifies humanity's ingenuity and dedication to saving lives universally. Antibiotics work by targeting bacteria specifically, stopping their growth without harming human cells directly or significantly. Different classes of antibiotics act in unique ways, including disrupting cell walls or interfering with protein synthesis carefully. Penicillin, for example, inhibits bacterial cell wall formation, causing bacteria to die while sparing human tissue safely. Modern antibiotics are synthesized through chemical processes, combining natural compounds with laboratory innovations effectively. Doctors carefully prescribe antibiotics based on infection type, avoiding misuse to prevent antibiotic resistance globally. Research continues to develop new antibiotics capable of treating resistant bacterial strains safely and efficiently. The discovery of penicillin provided the blueprint for understanding how microbes could be defeated methodically. Antibiotics remain one of medicine's greatest achievements, saving millions of lives and preventing countless infections worldwide. Education about proper use ensures antibiotics remain effective for future generations and global public health reliably. The science behind antibiotics reflects the power of human observation, experimentation, and persistent curiosity through history. Overuse and misuse of antibiotics led to bacterial resistance, creating a global health challenge that scientists urgently address. Resistant bacteria evolved to survive, forcing continuous innovation in medicine and treatment strategies worldwide. Fleming himself warned about improper use of penicillin, emphasizing careful observation and responsibility for future medicine. Antibiotic resistance threatens to undo decades of medical progress if ignored by healthcare systems globally. Scientists develop new drugs and alternative treatments to counteract resistant bacteria effectively and quickly. Public awareness campaigns teach proper use, hygiene, and vaccination to prevent infections before antibiotics are necessary. International cooperation is essential to track resistant strains and ensure antibiotics remain effective worldwide consistently. Research into alternative therapies, such as bacteriophages, supplements traditional antibiotics in combating resistant infections. Continuous surveillance ensures early detection of resistance and rapid response to emerging bacterial threats globally. Addressing these challenges maintains the legacy of Fleming's discovery and the power of antibiotics responsibly. Antibiotics revolutionized medicine, reducing mortality from infections and increasing life expectancy worldwide significantly. Diseases once considered fatal are now treatable, allowing medical procedures like surgeries and childbirth to be safer. Penicillin inspired generations of scientists to explore natural compounds, fostering innovation and medical breakthroughs consistently. Global healthcare systems rely on antibiotics to manage infections, control outbreaks, and protect public health effectively. Antibiotics also influence agriculture and veterinary medicine, helping maintain animal health and food security responsibly. Pharmaceutical research continues to expand the antibiotic arsenal, creating new drugs for future challenges successfully. The economic and social impact of antibiotics is enormous, saving billions in healthcare costs and lost productivity globally. Education, innovation, and policy work together to ensure antibiotics remain powerful tools for generations reliably. Humanity's battle against bacteria reflects the power of observation, persistence, and scientific curiosity historically. Antibiotics transformed medicine forever, demonstrating how curiosity and accidental discoveries can impact billions of lives positively. From moldy bread in ancient Egypt to penicillin in Fleming's lab, humanity's fight against infections has evolved remarkably. Every step of discovery reflects human curiosity, observation, and determination to save lives against deadly diseases. Antibiotics remain one of medicine's greatest achievements, inspiring ongoing research and global healthcare improvements continuously. Challenges like resistance remind us that responsible use and continuous innovation are essential to preserving these life-saving tools. Public education empowers individuals to use antibiotics wisely, protecting the health of entire communities effectively. Fleming's accidental discovery highlights the importance of careful observation, curiosity, and dedication in advancing science dramatically. Humanity's medical journey shows how knowledge builds over centuries, transforming the simple into the extraordinary worldwide. Science continues to evolve, promising new antibiotics and therapies for future generations to combat emerging infections confidently. The story of antibiotics demonstrates that one observation can ripple through history, saving countless lives globally forever. Imagine the future of medicine and how curiosity, observation, and discovery will continue to transform the world positively. Thank you for watching this journey from ancient remedies to modern antibiotics, and I hope you found it inspiring. Now, I want to hear from you. What surprised you the most about the history of medicine today? Comment below your thoughts on Fleming's discovery, ancient Egyptian practices, or your favorite scientific fact revealed. If you enjoyed this story and want to explore more amazing history and science adventures with Mega Alpha Tech, subscribe now. Don't forget to like this video to show support and help share the journey of discovery with others worldwide. Hit the notification bell to get every new episode of Mega Alpha Tech as soon as it's released automatically. Share your favorite part of this episode on social media and invite friends to learn about these fascinating discoveries. Every comment, like, and subscription helps the channel grow, allowing us to create more amazing content consistently. Your curiosity drives this channel, so stay engaged, ask questions, and suggest future episodes for exploration. Together, we'll continue exploring history, science, and mysteries, one amazing discovery at a time with Mega Alpha Tech.